Hi everyone, Shane Stevenson with the Buffalo Naval Park, Director of Museum Collections Curator. And here again at Velos, I'd like to talk a little bit about the junta, the military junta, and this ship's role as an anti-dictatorship ship as well. So the military junta took over the Greek government in 1967, and that lasted until about 1974. But on 25 May 1973, the Velos was being commanded by Nikos Pappas, and he was the CO. They were doing exercises in the Mediterranean with NATO, and he decided to muster the crew right here on the fantail, and he told them, "We are not going back to Greece," in protest of the government. So a lot of the Navy military officers and enlisteds were being threatened, were being thrown in jail, or being detained during this junta, as it sometimes happens. And they were for democracy and bringing back a legitimate civilian government. So they went to Italy, and the officers disembarked with a few CPOs that were on board, and they went to the airport, and they called the press. And they said, "We are going to have a press conference on the 26th May, 1973, to raise awareness of the junta and how they disagree with it." Most of the crew, when they mustered on the fantail, were in agreement with CO Pappas. But he told them to go back to Greece. So the ship went back to Greece after a few days, but the officers stayed in Italy. And eventually they came back to Greece, and the junta was over by 1974. Civilian government came back into service, right? And it became a democracy again. So the ship is known as the struggle against dictatorship, right? For its raising world awareness of the junta through CO Pappas's work, going to the airport and telling NATO what's actually going on in Greece, again, because he was exercising with NATO. So this story is also told on board through various news articles, which is now in what is the enlisted crew head. They converted into an exhibit space. So right through that door that you see, right through that door right there, is the enlisted crew head. Now it's an exhibit space for the ship. They even have a little bit on the Kidd and the Sullivans and the Cassim Young, which my sister pointed out. She's like, "Oh, there's your ship emblem." And also about the anti-dictatorial nature of CO Pappas and the crew. Thanks again for checking in, and we'll see you again soon.